Friday night Smackdown was last night. Let's go over the show before Saturday night main event. Cody Rhodes opened the show with an interview with Joe Tessitore. I thought this was a pretty good interview, but I kind of prefer Cody's promos he were against Kevin Owens. But still, this was pretty good. We then had the Motor City Machine Guns, who would face Pretty Deadly in a tag team match to see who would be the #1 contenders for the tag team championships, which would then happen at the Royal Rumble. This was the only time I think I've seen Pretty Deadly get quite a lot of offense in the match. And unfortunately, obviously Motor City Machine Guns did pick up the win yet again, but they will be facing DIY at the Royal Rumble in a 2 out of 3 falls match for the tag titles, which is the first time the tag titles have been on a pay-per-view since WrestleMania 40, I think. Be a decent match. Kevin Owens came out and tried to get an interview from Joe Tessitore. He was wearing a Sami Zayn Forever shirt, so again, Sami is dead. Kevin's definitely going after Sami. And Jimmy Uso then came out to interrupt him and slapped Kevin in the face. They brawled, and then in the main event is going to be Jimmy Uso versus Kevin Owens. Pretty decent segment. Chelsea Green and Piper Niven were defeated by Michin and B-Fab in a pretty quick match. This earns Michin a shot at the United States Women's Championship next week on Friday Night Smackdown, and I'm pretty sure Michin's going to win this time. Although I did see Chelsea Green was in the back talking to Blair Davenport, so I'm just wondering if we're going to put Chelsea with Blair and Piper. But this was a really quick match. Carmelo Hayes found out then that Damian Priest had moved to Smackdown, and Damian Priest will be facing Carmelo Hayes later on in the show. Also joining Smackdown is The Miz, and leaving Smackdown is A-Town Down Under. They joined Monday Night Raw. There was still nothing from the Wyatts tonight. However, Charlotte Flair drained the life out of people. I'm joking. Charlotte Flair will be in the Women's Royal Rumble, and she's obviously going to win. And then they cut to Tiffany Stratton's segment. So we're obviously building the match Charlotte-Tiffany at WrestleMania. Not sure who I would think will win that. I would probably still bet on Charlotte because it's Charlotte Flair. I'm assuming Charlotte's going to be a heel coming back, but I don't know. We then had a whole bunch of women interrupt Tiffany Stratton. We started with Rhea Ripley. I don't know why she's there, but fair enough. Nia Jax and Candice LeRae made sense. They're actually from SmackDown. Bianca and Naomi made sense. They're from SmackDown. And then Liv Morgan and Raquel. I don't know why they were there. They're from Raw, but Rhea decided to headbutt Liv Morgan yet again because Rhea just hates Liv Morgan with a passion. And we then had a 6-woman tag team match after Tiffany scurried away. Liv Morgan ended up pinning Bianca Belair. This is Liv's first big pinfall in about a year probably. And when I mean a big pinfall, I mean probably clean. But yeah, she rolled up Bianca whilst there was chaos going on and got the 1, 2, 3. They declared for the Rumble. Liv declared. Bianca declared. Raquel, I think, declared. Nia declared. I don't know if Candice declared. But we'll also have to see what happens at the Rumble. I think Bianca might win the Rumble. And yeah, then we found out Michin will face Chelsea Green next week for the Women's United States Championship for the last time. Tama Tonga versus LA Knight was next. Jacob Fatu came out with a great promo. LA Knight, I think he stumbled on his words at one point, but it was still a very good match, and LA Knight did in fact pick up the win against Tama Tonga before then getting attacked by Jacob Fatu. But he was then attacked by Braun Strowman. I can't wait for this match, a Saturday night main event. Jacob Braun is going to be crazy. I reckon it'll probably open the show. So yeah, obviously as I said, A-Town Down Under will be moving to Monday Night Raw. So Miz has still got no friends. And Shinsuke Nakamura is going to enter the Men's Royal Rumble. So we're not seeing the US title for about 6 years probably. Again. Just put it back on LA Knight, please. Carmelo Hayes versus Damian Priest was next. And this was actually a really good match. Carmelo still lost. but he was made to look a lot stronger than every other time he's lost. It was quite a long match actually, but yeah, Priest gets his first win on SmackDown. I think this is the first time ever Damian Priest is officially a SmackDown superstar. Obviously, when he had the tag titles, he would go over to SmackDown sometimes, but he's been mainly a Raw superstar, so we'll see where this goes for Priest. Maybe he's going for Cody's title. Which, speaking of that, Priest and Cody did interact literally after the match. Maybe that's Elimination Chamber. Because I don't really think we're doing Cody Randy yet. I still think Kevin could beat Cody at Rumble. I have delusions. Because I want Sami Zayn to win the men's Rumble. Anyway, yeah, DIY were then told, yep, you're facing Motor City Machine Guns at the Rumble in a 2 out of 3 Falls match. So that's going to be very fun. Jimmy Uso was then backstage before his match with Kevin Owens, and he was attacked then before his match by Carmelo Hayes whilst walking down the entranceway, and those two will have another match next week. Finally, surely Melo will get a win, right? Right? Please? I don't know if either of these two are in the Rumble. Yeah, so we had Kevin Owens versus Jimmy Uso in the main event of SmackDown. Pretty decent match. I think Jimmy's actually got quite good potential as a singles superstar. Kevin defended his title technically. I enjoyed it. It was alright. The funny thing was he came out with Naomi's shirt, which is Kevin just, how many shirts has he got of all the people he's feuding with? But that was quite funny. And then after Kevin picked up the win with a pop-up powerbomb after Jimmy had some quite good offense, Jimmy was then in position to get hit by the package power drive on the table. Cody Rhodes came down to save Jimmy, and that was the end of the show with them brawling. And of course, Saturday Night Main Event is tonight, so I'm going to do my quick fire predictions. Starting off, Jay's losing. Sheamus is losing. I don't really know how you can predict a contract signing, but there's going to be someone going through a table. And of course, Jake Fatu's winning. And Rhea's winning. And there are my predictions for Saturday Night Main Event. I'm not feeling too well, so yeah. See you in the next one.